Here's the top 10 scariest scenes from non-horror video games. Number 10. A ghost girl in Pokemon X and Y. So you go down an elevator and holy crap, there's some weirdo who, very much like a ghost, does not have to take steps, but yet walks around you, turns around, says, "No, you're not the one." Number 9. Babies in Drakengard. So I'm sure one of your favorite things in the world is babies. I'm assuming it's because you haven't seen the ending of Drakengard. There's babies everywhere. They have teeth, they're flying, there's lightning, they're eating people. I don't know what to make of it. It's freaky though. Like if you don't like sleep, I'd recommend it.
The greatest of beasts.
Number 8. A Deathclaw matriarch in Fallout 3. Do you know what's super fun about walking around in a post-apocalyptic environment? It's finding a literal Satan to come and chop your head off while you can't kill it. Basically, it's a massively stress-inducing battle that, at least the first few times feels completely unwinnable. Number 7. The Strogification process. In Quake 4, you find out what it's like to be converted from a human to a Strog. It's essentially being chopped up and fused with a machine. The actual footage is pretty graphic, and you basically have to watch it happen to your player's character. It's unpleasant and basically horrifying. Number 6, cutting your finger off in heavy rain. Now, if you immediately just set your finger down and chopped it off, this probably wouldn't be nearly as horrifying as it is. However, they spend as long as humanly possible building the worst kind of tension imaginable, and then you still have to choose to do it. It's terrible. It's really awful, and it is scary. Number 5, right behind you in BioShock. BioShock constantly creates environments that are tension-filled and scary, despite it not being a horror game in the least. One spot, however, stands out in particular. When you're in a lab of a dead doctor and you're listening to his audio log, you turn around and guess who's there?
Little freak. Such a tiny imagination.
And you're like, "Gah!" This moment, probably one of the best jump scares in a game I've ever played. Number 4, Andale in Fallout 3. Now you thought that Satan thing jumping at you was scary. What about what happens when you show up in a cannibal town? The place is run down, looks like crap, nobody's been taking care of anything. And on top of that, they eat each other. When you expose what they've done, they get rather hostile, as you might expect. And when the apocalypse is in the past, cannibals can be a frightening experience. Although I would say that about cannibals at any time before the apocalypse as well.
Better an orphan than a cannibal, I guess?
Number 3, Snake's Dream in Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know what the hell this is, but if you cut the power to the console and turn it back on after Snake gets put into a jail cell, you basically play a completely different game where you're some kind of weird thing attacking other weird things with hooks. You can hear heart beating, you're making beast sounds, the wind howls in the background, the true hallmarks of something scary. Despite the fact it's not the hardest thing anybody's ever played, it will put your brain into that place where you don't want it to be when you close your eyes. Number 2, Winter Lodge in Fable 2. It looks bright, it looks welcoming, it looks nice, but guess what? It's really just a dead place. Nothing particularly scary happens here, except for... And finally, number 1. Ravenholm in Half-Life 2. We don't go to Ravenholm. It's because Ravenholm is terrifying. Around every corner, there is something lurking, and it wants to eat you. Honestly, why would you go someplace that they tell you over and over not to go? Which one scared you the most? Leave a comment telling us. Also, don't forget to like, favorite, and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for a lot more videos. Thanks a whole lot for watching.